1, 2, 3. God, I got the Colts. He got the Rams.
Your fucking team. I hear you sitting up straight. Yeah. God, we finna start after you guys. And still, I'll still take like 20 minutes longer than you. It's fucking 10-minute quarters.
Why the fuck won't my YouTube pop up? You know how to stream it? No.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one.
Helping my friend get better. You cold motherfucker.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they...
For some reason they had fucking Darius Leonard fucking blitzing.
They're not in the 3-4, are they?
No.
Why is he a blitzing linebacker?
That's what I mean. I have no fucking idea. He's a coverage linebacker anyway.
I mean, he does play in the box, but...
He's nice though. He has Jalen Ramsey out there. Bottom.
34-yard line.
Look at Aaron. He's probably gonna watch my fucking stream, get my plays.
Isn't it delayed by a couple seconds?
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Rivers. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A gain of 9.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game
Hey Siri,
in the middle of the defense,
set an alarm for an hour from now.
in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third to seam routes.
How the fuck did you forget that?
I don't know, I just did. Him versus Nelson though?
Yeah, that's a toss-up. 2 absolute fucking beasts.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Troy
you did?
Picks it, and he's able to bring it up
crazy. It was like you beat him too.
midfield to the 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings. We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
This man literally has a step on him.
All week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made by Bobby.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly.
Moves the ball around again. They got 9 different guys get a reception last week.
At the line of scrimmage, they used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Goff. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the
Boy, Goff just almost died.
Oh, no.
He stepped up into the pocket. I mean, I can't believe he got that off. He stepped up right into that.
And make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I
Oh
love the
my
communication we
goodness.
saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going.
Yikes.
Aaron like stepped up with him to throw the ball, and he stepped like right into that hit. I don't know how he got that off.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2nd and a yard.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Christ.
Up at the 29
Oh my
now,
God.
they'll head to the
Dude,
line,
the fucking
2nd and a yard.
Jets guy threw 8 interceptions.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's complete to Jack
Crazy.
Doyle, the tight end. And able to
Motherfuckers
get
love
this one
throwing
across the
interceptions.
45 before he's
How the
brought
fuck do you
down.
throw 8, though?
That one
The
good for
most
a
I've ever
first
had, I
down
think, is like
pickup of
5, and that's
18
like with me
yards.
really forcing.
I think I threw 5 against
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Boo. With my backup quarterback.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely
territory.
had my share of like big
Micah
pick
Kaiser
games, but
was
like,
in on
yeah,
the
8,
tackle.
that's a lot.
9-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering,
Tre'Davious
it was a
White had
4-yard
4
run, so the
picks.
offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel
What a joke.
okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Aaron jumping all over the field. He can't figure out what position to use.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass.
Went from
Let the
safety to
runners get off the
linebacker
field.
to
Blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner.
D
And
lineman.
now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
First down, Rivers.
I'm about to
Just inside the 10. Down to the
play this
6-yard
dude, so I'm
line.
gonna get off the mic
Pick
here
up
in a
a
second.
6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
So pick up a 6.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are going to take
Cordial.
the first quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
The score, Colts 7, Rams nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Aaron is so bad at this game. What are you doing?
At the 12-yard line.
Aaron is?
Well, he just ran out of the end zone with a kick and then tried to run back in it.
He drunk, dude.
With approval by the head coach, they give him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 20-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Only
All right, I'm about to
2
start.
yards on 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
All right, good luck.
line.
Wish me some.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7, Rams nothing.
They'll run on first down with Akers. Kari Willis there to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Akers. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Goff on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at at the 26-yard line. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made him kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They begin the drive with Hines. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 40 now on second down, Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and through, and the lead is now 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rivers now to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They go play action. Rivers. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams. Rams defense. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
3rd and long for Rivers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now the question, what do you do here? Time, not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. His throw incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there. Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2?
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On to punt for the Rams.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of...
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rivers, flushed out right. He'll try and run it, and he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Akers. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From just shy of midfield, Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Following the interception here, Rivers is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Jack Doyle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 17.
First and 10, Taylor now. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Taylor, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 11, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate at home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. Then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia and decisively? This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise. Just by how it's gone down, how about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by Seattle. And then the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now. Now looking at 0-2 and have a lot of questions.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff. They got a man, it's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Play action, it's gone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Gone. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long. It's gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Taylor.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Donald on the stop.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
5-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Goff and Tyler Higbee hooking up. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
His kick
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Rams 20, Colts 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Rivers again. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it.
This goes out right to Doyle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 40. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Twenty-six,
Throwing again. Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Leonard Floyd able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 12, operating from the 39. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And unable to connect, incomplete. But give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run with Hines. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And at the 39-yard
operating from the gun. Rivers.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rivers on the money, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. Past the 20.
How you like me now?
And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Rams 27, Colts 10.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Rolling to his right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. He'll get this one to Pittman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 33 yards.
On the play. First down, Rams.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Goff on the keeper.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Indy.